Okay, this one's going to take a little bit longer to explain. This is the residential tenancy agreement, and most likely you're going to have to read this and understand it yourself and go through it. So understand one thing here is that this is the date uh, that this agreement is basically being made. Next, right here, you have the name of the owner or the designated individual that is in charge, or the manager, or whoever it is. And then what you have is you have their address, what the address is of the individual, and then you have the names of the residents, all of the residents that are in the unit or the ones taking financial responsibility right over here. Next, what you have is the address of the property itself, the premises. Next, what you have is you have the date that the terms of this agreement are beginning. So it's going to be whatever date of whatever month of whatever year, ending at whatever date, month, or year. Unless it's a month-to-month agreement, then it's a 30 days notice they're going to be required. And there is also a 6 or 12 or 24 or whatever month term agreement that we have here as well. And this agreement and renewal, you need to renew this term agreement at the end of the term, for otherwise basically the tenant needs to be able to move. Now, of course, an addendum is acceptable, whatever you can negotiate. There's a lot of leeway in regards to whether it's a month or a term. You can give bonuses, you can put rent up, put rent down, you can give money back, you can pay for utilities, you can pay for whatever. I mean, basically, it's whatever you can put your imagination to, whether it's a month to month or a term, and how and at the end of the day, your job is to maximize the likelihood of your tenant staying there. Next, what you have is you have how they're going to be paying or whom they're going to be paying the rent to, in what way. So by way of handing it in every month or whatever in the month amount right there. And also right here, this is the damage deposit of the amount you're putting in for damage deposit. You're going to have to send this to whomever you're working with to make sure they always have a copy also. Next, what you have is you have the security deposit, what day it's starting on, how much it's for, whatever it is in your particular province, or in this case, this is for Alberta, whatever it is that you're choosing. There's a lot of freedom there. You keep on going down, you're going to be reading it all, of course. Here, if they should fail to take possession, you want to put the amount most likely of the damage deposit that they're giving you here, or whatever it is that they're going to be responsible. It's not acceptable if some, and there should be something in there also about skipping out. Over here, it's basically saying that they agree that you are going to be able to keep this amount here of the damage deposit if they fail to, if they damage the place essentially. This right here is the fail to take possession we just talked about. We keep on going down. This right here is if there is a change of the address or what the address is of the landlord. So you just have to know that and fill that in. And then what you have here is the landlord's signature and a witness, of course, and then the tenant's signature and a witness, of course. And then the receipt of this was when it was received. Next, you have the rules and regulations for each of the tenants must understand what it is their responsibility of living in a property. This is the responsibility of them. If in some cases there's security cameras and so on, we know who's going in and going out. We have regular people watching there. Our community basically is one of where we can live safely. So with that, we talk about safety, and next we have considerations, and of course no drugs, excessive alcohol, or smoking. So here what we have is the next piece of information that you have to fill out. Signatures again, tenant's information right there. You probably want to put in the email, I would imagine. And you're good to go. That's it. So just make sure you're kind and courteous. These are the people that are essentially paying for great management, and you're part of that solution, and you're going to help them. Take care. Talk to you soon.